Hey guys, what's going on today? Random Andrew here, out and about on my way to go and get a few needed things, mainly for coffee. Coffee is a must. Well, now that is super annoying that the battery just, iPhone, what were you thinking putting such a small battery in the 5S? It just doesn't work. I even have it outside. I think that clip was 12 seconds long, which means the phone went from being warm in my pocket to out in front of me, dead 12 seconds later. What if it was an emergency, right? Like, I went and I got my sugar, I got my powdered creamer, like whitener, and I also got milk because it was there and I needed it. And if you're going to Walmart, it's almost a guarantee they're going to have chocolate milk on sale. And it's true what they say about chocolate milk and temporal displacement. It really does help. So yes, I got 2 things of chocolate milk too because it's always pretty cheap over at Walmart. I'm not endorsing Walmart or anything. I'm not a fan of shopping there by any means. I would rather go to a mom and pop style store where people actually talk to you and they don't just look at you as another reason that they're standing there making money. If I really shared my outlook on a lot of the things on how society works and functions and how people look at each other, you guys wouldn't think I'm a very positive person. So I kind of keep that stuff to myself. It's kind of like with religion and politics. If you really knew what the other person thought, you might not think the same thing about them. But you know what? That's for a whole nother thing. This channel is not about doing rants. It's not about politics. It's not about religion. There might be a few fringe science kind of things that I might share with you guys, but that's like factual stuff, right? Yeah. If you guys ever want to hear more about my studies and my beliefs, my theories and research into the fringe science universe, ooh, scary stuff. Not really scary, just ultimately fascinating and very intriguing if you've got a mind like mine. Anyhow, things have been gotten, did my shopping for the day. Batteries are charging. The end of Park Ave over here between Warehouse Street and Talbot, like just right over by the end of the bridge where Fairview is. If you're not from around here, you have no idea where any of that stuff is, but it looks nice and muddy down there. I've already got one 2S battery charged. I'm charging the other. When both are done, I'll be able to take Clifford down there and have fun. I also ran into Mr. Lamont. His batteries are still charged up, and he wants to get out and have some fun today, too. If that happens, it happens. If not, I'm still going down there. I'm not waiting for anybody else to go RCing anymore. I'm just gonna go. So a lot of you guys who've been watching the channel for a while will recognize this truck body. Obviously this is Clifford, but he's sporting Megas' old body. It's cold enough today I can run something without a fan, so we're gonna go have some fun looking like an actual monster truck. Look at that. OPP are going four-wheel driving. You guys see that? Right on camera, too. That's not a cut-through, guys. You can't do that. You might even get stuck if you try. Don't try. Oh, that's funny. We almost got to see an OPP having to be pulled out of the mud. Okay, we're going to line up and see if we can't do a little mud flinging. Almost saved it, not quite. Definitely some sticky mud out here. Well, we found ourselves an even wetter, muckier spot, and I'm just wondering, how brave are we feeling today? I don't know how deep that is, but I think it's time for Clifford to do a little bit of an explore. I don't even think I can walk through there just because it's so nasty. Oh, I guess we gotta catch up with them somehow though. Not like I don't already have a ton of mud stuck to my shoes. That's not so bad. But as for here, this could be another story altogether. Just kind of go out a little ways, waiting out, seeing what it's like. No diffs are locked at this point. Looks really to kind of only be getting deeper though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we stick to the edges. How's that? We'll go one more time. We'll stick close to the edge though. Run over that brick. You guys still with me on this? Waterborne adventure of sorts. Whoa, things got deep real quick over there. Aha, we made it across the pond. Look at that. And we'll make our way back through the deep section right there. Oh, come on, Clifford, don't float on me now. There we go. Did you guys catch that? Making a nice wave. Wow. Good job, Clifford. Just went for his weekly swim. Now that we got a good layer of mud on him, and he's not the only thing covered in mud, look at them shoes. That's how your shoes should look after an RC adventure. Well, a muddy RC adventure. I'm gonna bring her on back home though, and charge up and come back out again, I guess. That's all I do. That's what I do. I have a lot of fun doing it too. One last good splash for you guys. We found Matt, and he's got his Gravedigger Summit happening today. No lock diffs right now? No, no lock diffs, unless he just locked them.
Now they're locked.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think you'll need them locked through this stuff.
The reverse is stumpsy, eh? Like,
The first time you hit reverse is not reverse. That's your brake. Hang on. There you go. Yeah, it's a brake. So the first time you hit reverse, when you're rolling forward, you got brakes. That'll slow you down. The next time you hit it is reverse.
Okay. Alright.
And when you're in low gear, the transmission itself will work like a friction brake and slow you down.
That's a nice little tripod. There's
Yes, a man crow toad. Like that nice layer of mud on that back tire. Sling it!
Now I got there.
Yeah, this here, when you start from way, way back up here and run down is like a nice little run.
What, this?
This little berm or whatever it is, they've been dumping sod here. Well, looks like you got a headlight out.
Or mud caked in it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is a big old hunk of mud over it. There you go. Definitely in low power mode now. Nice and muddy though. Back from that interesting run, and it was actually really interesting this time because I couldn't figure out why I'd lost front wheel drive. It's back now, but if you guys look right down inside of here, you see where the yoke spins, where it connects to the front of the transmission. I had forgotten a while ago, I had put, because I was lacking the screw pins, try and find one side. There's one side. And there is the other side, and this camera work is making it look really weird, like there's something that's warped or not sitting straight in there. Anyhow, it's just because of the way the camera's facing and the way that yoke is. Now, I didn't have a proper screw pin, and what that is a full-size pin, just like this one, and it's got threads on the end. This one's a bit funky, and it's missing half of the threads right across there. It broke. That was a cheaper screw pin. But anyways, this is what's supposed to be through there, just like so, holding that onto the output shaft of the transmission. I was short those, so I used 2 set screws with a pin between the set screws, just kind of held in place by them. And that pin finally broke while we were out having fun today. So, it's already been torn apart. I had to kind of take that... take the set screws out and hammer the broken pieces out of that yoke, but everything's together, everything is turning, fully functioning, 4-wheel drive, back in action again, and I'm charging to go back out and play a little bit more in that mud, but you guys won't get to see that because it's too dark, but I think I got some good footage for you guys earlier. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. But I know Matt only got to run down one set of his nickel metal hydride batteries, and I had to recharge mine before I could play anymore. So we're going to meet up again out there and have a little bit more fun. He's still kind of new to it, but he's having a blast with it already. Don't worry, Matt. We'll get you some more run time real soon. Real soon. As for me, while I'm waiting for the other battery to recharge, I've got one charged. I'm waiting for the other one. I'm going to sit back and watch some YouTube videos. I've got supper in the oven, which was supposed to be a meatloaf, and here, I'll share a little cooking trick with you guys, okay? This isn't really a fancy trick. This is like what you do when you don't have your proper seasonings. I don't have onion. I don't have garlic. I don't have any of the other things I like to add in to ground beef to kind of up the flavor a bit. But I did have a little bit of sweet chili heat Doritos left in the bottom of a bag that was rolled up in the cupboard so that they're not stale or anything. You take those, you take a nice big heavy hammer, just like this one, and you pound those chips flat in the bag so that there is not a chunk left. It's like a powder. But that sweet chili heat seasoning plus the corn chip material, and then you make a meatloaf out of it or meatballs or something. When you put it in the oven for them to cook, pour some tomato juice over it. Hour or so later, you've got some amazing tasting munchies. Supper additives, whatever you want to call it. I don't really eat meals because it's only me and I can't really make a meal for me. Jeez. You know, if I just had that special somebody else to cook for, I would be more inspired to cook more meals. But it's just me, so I cook what I can. But thanks for watching today's vlog. Glad we got to get out there and have some fun with the summit. And I'm glad things were messy. Things need to be messy once in a while, right? Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your guys' support. You guys are awesome. You're freaking amazing. You guys are the best subscribers a YouTuber could ask for. Thanks for your support. Anyways, think positive. Stay positive. Keep a smile on your face. And we'll see you right here tomorrow. Good night. Vlog over.